self is the parts of ourselves that have been pushed down to the unconscious, the parts that we're insecure about, ashamed of, or frustrated with, and therefore repress. The concept of the shadow self is based on the notion that we figuratively bury those pieces of personality that we fear would not be welcomed, accepted, or loved by others. Therefore, we keep them in the shadows. In short, our shadow selves are the versions of ourselves that we do not show society. So what is shadow work? This is the practice of loving what is and setting the shame and judgments free so that we can be our true selves. As Victor Hugo famously said, the greatest happiness of life is the conviction that we are loved ourselves, or rather loved in spite of ourselves. All right, welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. We're going to do this episode of Tarot in the Shadows using the Tarot of Mystical Moments deck. I am shuffling in reversals for today, and Spirit will guide the purpose of each reversal that shows up. So, to connect completely with this energy, you want to make sure you're subscribed, tap the bell for notifications, and give the video a thumbs up. If it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. And spend some time on the channel. We have a lot of content here for you. And what do we have for you today? Show me the situation that we're going to talk about today. What is the situation? Okay. Situation is the 8 of Swords. Somebody is feeling stuck. You're feeling stuck, but the cage is open, honey. You're just too busy being sad about your situation to lift your eyes and move your body to get out of there. Somebody's got to lift their head and move their body to get out of where they're at. So let's see you in this experience. Show me you in this experience. I want 4 cards for you. Okay. In the physical, you have the Death card. Okay. In the emotional, you have the Hierophant in reverse. In the mental, you have the King of Cups. And in the spiritual, you have the Knight of Swords. Let's see what's going on the other side in this situation. Cat, our first commenter of the night. So thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. Let's see. What do we have on the other side of the table? We have the 8 of Pentacles in reverse in the physical. In the emotional body, we have the 4 of Cups upright. Hello, Malibu. In the mental body, we have the Empress in reverse. And in the spiritual body, we have the 2 of Wands in reverse. Okay. So the current state of the situation is somebody here is feeling stuck. Okay, the bottom of the deck is a 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So 10 of Pentacles in reverse is letting me know that, you know, this is for you, this is a connection that was very valuable. It was probably a longer term connection. For some, this was a family connection and letting go of family connections. For some, this is not blood family, but this is the family that you chose. For whatever reason, you're moving away from it. I see that spiritually the reasoning has to do with somebody has a purpose. They have things to learn. They have things to accomplish in this life, and they're being drawn forward. And on the other side, somebody's realizing that there are just 2 worlds that don't mix. There are irreconcilable differences between 2 people. Okay. So on the physical body, on this side, we have the Death card, and over here we have the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. The 8 of Pentacles in reverse, this is somebody who's not working, somebody who believes that the connection's not working, but really I'm feeling this energy stronger of this person just is not willing to do the work. They're not doing the work. Okay, so this person feels like there's no choice but to let it go. Okay. And the work has something to do with rejection and feelings of rejection. Okay, and on this side we have the Hierophant also in reverse. So how can I commit to you if you don't even feel accepted by me, is the idea that I'm seeing here. So it's like somebody says they want to be with you, but they don't even believe that you're committed to the connection. And then they're talking about make it even more deeper commitment, more structural, more like a marriage or more contractual, something like that. They want to make it bigger deal. They want y'all to move in. Somebody here wants to move in together. Somebody wants to get married. Somebody wants to get engaged. Something like this is going on. But at the same time, with all this, or at least that's been the talk in the past, right? There's now this idea that like, it's not working. Somebody here, I feel like, is keeping themselves on restriction from a connection with a person who they love because they're not working. Because they're not working in their headspace, they have the Empress in reverse. Their thinking is there's nothing I can do. I can't make anything happen here. I just don't have enough. I don't have enough money. That person has too much money. They're not going to accept me because I have nothing to offer. Somebody here on this side is really feeling very low, very, very low. Okay. And over here, this person, their thoughts are, but man, I fucking love this person. Their thoughts is showing up as the King of Cups. For someone, it's definitely a Scorpio here that's on your mind, or somebody with a strong Scorpio placement. But I feel like you line up over here. It's like somebody you love and you would love to be with, but there's a lack of commitment here. So with this Eight of Swords coming out as the current situation, what's the guidance for you, the one watching, is the Moon. The Moon says there's more to be revealed because you can't see everything clearly. There's a lot more going on under the surface that you don't know with the Moon card. Okay. They're saying you already know what you need to do. Just follow your intuition. Just because you love each other doesn't mean you're good for each other. Doesn't mean it's going to work out. Okay. What is this relationship unfolding into? I'm going to leave a card down. We're not going to flip it over yet. I'm going to pull some tea leaf fortune cards over this and see what comes out. What do we have? Where it lays is where it speaks. So what else? Okay, over here with the Hierophant in reverse, we have Flag. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. Okay, so if you are feeling, like I said, more aligned with the cards on this side of the table, then you can't commit to this person because, you know, it would be an act of self-betrayal because this person doesn't even feel the love that you're giving. It's like, well, if my love's not good enough for you, how can I make it more long-term? And why would I do that? Like, if you don't like the way I love you, if you don't feel loved by me, Over the guidance, we have the dog barking, advice from a friend. Wow, I love the way this is working. So it seems like somebody here, you have a friend. For someone, your friend is a Pisces. You're going to have a conversation with this person. They're going to talk to you about some of the things from your past, some of your own habits is what I hear. They'll be talking to you about some of your own habits, and they'll be giving you some suggestions based off of what they know to be true about you. And it's good advice. I hear it's good advice. It will be wise for you to listen to what your friend is saying, because your own tendencies and habits get you entangled in these situations with people that really drag you down, is what I hear. It's like it drags your vibration down, and then like your life reflects that. Okay, over the heart space on the other side of the table, where we had the Four of Cups on this side, we have, dog close up, pleasure with a close friend. Pleasure with a close friend. So this person is over here having a whole conversation with somebody else. I feel like this person is talking to the wrong people about what to do about getting closer to you, is the way it's coming through. I heard put these cards down. I could look at the bottom. Wow. So this is a thought of reconciliation. Okay. I'm being guided to put this down because I want to pull a dedication. What is the dedication for this experience? What is the dedication here? What is the dedication? There it is. Oh, wow. Interesting. Now that makes sense. Okay. It's the eye of the tiger. It's the thrill of the fight. Rising up to the challenge of our rival. And the last known survivor stalks his prey in the night. And he's watching us all with the eye of the tiger. So I feel like this is about this person that wants to approach you, needing the courage to approach you rather than sitting up there telling everybody else about how they feel rejected by you and how things didn't work. And somebody here on this side really wants to give up. Over here, this is about you having the courage to maintain your standards and keep moving forward. Okay. Let me look a little bit deeper. I'm being guided to pull out the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle. So let's get a few shuffles on this, and then we'll see where it lays as where it speaks. Okay. Hello, Francis. Welcome back, darling. So thankful and grateful for those of you who keep choosing me for your readings. I'm really loving doing the TikTok tarots for you. Okay, what do we have? Wow, that one flew way over here. And it is the cassette. Outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. So that's on this side, okay? And what I'm feeling like is for you, it's difficult for you to even think about reconciling with this person when you, this sounds so much like the last reading I did here. Too much shit has happened. Once there's too many experiences that have happened, if you don't have like some way of deleting that out of your memory bank, you'll continue to replay those events over and over again. Anytime any little thing kind of reminds you or you get triggered and stuff like that. So I feel like on your side, either that's what's happening within the confines of this connection, or it's happening because of previous connections that you have, and you're like bringing that into now, not as a bag lady, but as an observer of human behavior. You are able to see like, oh, when people do this, that's what it means. I mean, if it walk like a duck, quack like a duck, it's usually a duck. I'm just saying. So it's like you're learning to identify, well, this is what it is, you know. Oh boy. Let's see, what else do we have for this reading? Clarify this reading further, please. Where it lays is where it speaks. What do you have for my beautiful love and peace and happiness? Try that this time. Wow. Over here on your side, even though you have emotions involved in this, you are ascending, okay? You are ascending. So for you, you're breaking off an engagement, okay? It's past time to do so. You're doing this for the expansion of your own joy and happiness. And it's because you saw through the gaslighting that was there. And although somebody liked you, it was just not stable enough. It lacked the stability that you needed to move forward. Wow. Okay. Show us something about the other side of this experience, please. Give us at least one card for this other side of the experience. All the cards are talking about that side. Wow. Oh my God. So you were totally dealing with a self-absorbed narcissist. The golden mirror came out. One-sided relationship, love bombing. Honey, whoever this is, it shows in their cards. Like I said, they feel like hopeless, like nothing works out for them, like so rejected, and all they're doing is just running their mouth to the wrong people about it. You know, they feel unloved. They feel like there's nothing that can bring this together. But this is why, because we're dealing with a self-absorbed narcissist. Somebody who doesn't hear you or fully grasp what you're saying when you're explaining your side of how you feel. It always goes back into how they are the victim and how you're mistreating them. And in most cases, a conversation trying to discuss any type of issue that come up would never stay on point. So today we're upset because you didn't show up on time, but we're going to talk about how I left to go do what I needed to do because you didn't show up on time, and how I didn't call you to tell you I was leaving because you didn't show up on time. We're not going to talk about how you didn't show up, not only not on time, but like way past after you said you would. So you, as an example, I hope you understand. I'm sure you understand. So is somebody here like, this is the issue? Well, let's talk about everything that happened as a result and how you were so wrong for doing that. But what we're not going to do is see the behavioral pattern that's happening with the main issue. So yeah, fucking fun having those types of conversations. What's at the bottom of the deck here? Soulmates. Wow, this is perfect. So soulmate, soul connection, partnership agreement, soul contract. You definitely had a soul contract with this individual. And part of it was about you healing over the shit that you've been through by recognizing these behavioral patterns that humans exhibit that you've seen time and time again and still allowed yourself to be roped into. Because the 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck is in reverse, I believe that you fulfilled this soul contract. That's what I see here. The 9 of Cups below that says that you had to do what was best for you. You had to follow your heart's calling. You had to do what fills you up. Like I said, you made this move to expand your joy and happiness. In the 5 of Swords in reverse, you said, I don't really want to fight anymore. I don't remember any of the words to that song, but yeah. So yeah, you just like, I don't want to fight anymore. And for some of you, this is with somebody who was your husband or an Aries who you were engaged to. I feel most of you, it's just an engagement. Yeah, this person with the Ace of Swords in reverse, there was some sort of lie. They did something that they didn't want you to know about. They took a risk. They wanted to keep that secret because they knew if you found out that it would break your heart. And the fact of the matter is, they should have known that you were a hermit and they really can't hide. You are a hermit, that you are a high priestess, and they really couldn't hide shit from you. Why are they trying to lie to a psychic? What the fuck was they thinking, lying to a psychic? Who does that? Because your spirit alone is going to tell you something's off. You're going to listen to them in their explanation, and the whole time sirens are going off in your spirit, like bullshit, 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 siren going off loud and clear, and you can hear that shit. Let's see what wants to come out to add depth to this message from the romance angel. So is this your experience? I mean, it doesn't even have to be like a marriage. It could have been somebody with their father or somebody with their mother. This is two sides of a situation. Two people, most likely. Yeah. All right, let's see. What do we have here? Clarify this reading where it lays is where it speaks. Clarify this reading where it lays is where it speaks. Please and thank you with the romance angels. Clarify this reading. I see a $10 donation from Kat. I'll be doing you a personal reading. Put it in the comment box if you want it to be a general. So about this connection, what you need to know is romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. It doesn't mean you have to reconcile with this person to do that, you know. Your friend that you're going to have this conversation with is going to talk to you about a lot of how your feelings are set up and what you do with them and how you respond to situations because of the feelings that you have. I feel like you're a very deep feeling person, you know. It's going to take a lot of energy for you, but you can do this, you know, because you're learning how to make healthier choices. So let's see, something fell on the floor. Where does this card go before it goes on this side? Okay. So this card aligns with this side. It says you deserve love. You are lovable. So part of the reason why this person in your experience, because again, I feel like this is the other side of the table. The part of the reason why they kept rejecting the love that you kept trying to give them. And I heard going to their friends instead of coming to you, or just entertaining other shit instead of talking to you about what was going on is because this person has issues with their own beliefs of deservability for themselves. So give me a card of guidance for you from the romance angels. What's the next thing you need to do to help you attract the love that you actually are compatible with spiritually, physically, emotionally, and everything else, right? And it landed on this side of the table. So let's see what we have. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Okay, so interesting. They want you to understand what chemistry is about. Okay, so moving forward, it's not a guarantee that the next one is going to be your forever either. As a matter of fact, I would challenge the idea of forever with the whole facts of usually people don't stay together forever because somebody leaves or somebody passes. Shit happens in this life, right? But you have to understand that you're attracted to a person for a reason. And because there's the soulmate connection between you and this person that you were attracted to, when y'all started off, the bottom of this Romance Angels deck is passion, strong passion. When you have these connections that are very strong passion, please understand that until it is that perfect connection where you are aligned physically, emotionally, intellectually, and spiritually, it's going to teach you a lot. They are opportunities for learning and soul development. So that's what they want you to remember. And it landed right on the death card. So it's like, yeah, for someone, it's about the sex. Okay, somebody, I hear some of you get caught up in these connections because it's about the sex. I'm hearing you're not very open sexually, but when that chemistry is there, you'll open up real fast, and that becomes kind of a temptation, a hook for you. Even once you see like this person doesn't have the capacity to fulfill your true needs, wants, and desires in romance, okay? So let's finish up your free tarot message tonight with a card from the Divine Energy Oracle. What do we have? The most important guidance for you tonight moving forward. What's the most important guidance for you tonight moving forward? Okay. This one. Raise your vibration. Yes, raise your vibration. I'm telling you, entertaining this person, it's like very vibration lowering for you. Do what you love, okay? And don't get upset if you stop loving it at some point. If what you love becomes something that all of a sudden your body is instantly rejecting, don't worry about that. It's okay. The outcome energy for this connection is the King of Swords. It's the female King of Swords. This is telling me that, you're going to put all these facts together, and especially with the overall guidance being raise your vibration. The swords for me often do speak about vibration and frequency. So it's like you're going to make a decisive move to separate from this situation. You will lift your head and fly your angel ass out of this stupid ass little cage that you're sitting in. Because it literally, for what you are, is a stupid ass little cage. And you're going to choose things that raise your vibration. And that's what you're going to do. That's the outcome that's predicted here for you. So, happy healing is what I hear for you. All right. So, that's what we have for your free tarot message for tonight. Let's see what we have for Kat. If anybody else sent a donation in for your personal mini reading, now live at the end of the show, when the little red rectangle glows red and says live, put your app you sent it and your question, okay? It is a $10 US minimum for those of you who don't know. All right, so guidance. And I'm being guided, interesting for you, Kat, I'm being guided to use my custom deck that I handmade, the feels. I still haven't produced this one in a published format yet, so it's still on index cards, but I haven't even touched this deck in a while. And I'm being guided to pull from the fields for you to help you move through. What is the guidance for Cat at this time? What's the most important guidance for Cat at this time, please? And thank you for Cat. Okay, we had a few cards fall to the floor, so let me grab these. The bottom of the deck. I know you did the best you could at the time, so did I. I hold no grudges. Okay, so this is about letting go of grudges because both parties did the best they could with what they knew. So this is about being in a forgiving vibe, okay? So let's see what we have for you, Cat. Actually, there are 4 cards here. I am and will continue to do everything in my power to raise my vibration and be the best version of me daily. Awareness. Your awareness is raising. That's what you need to continue to do. Raise your vibration. No matter what you do, wake up and be the best version of you every day that you can be. Now, our cultural backgrounds are as diverse as our upbringing. I'm doing all I can to merge with you peacefully, compromising. They're asking you to look at where are you compromising because somebody's from a different background, and is that compromise actually one of your deal breakers? Are you compromising in a way that betrays your own standards, okay, for self worth and deservability? And then it says, I feel like I need to be in charge of things in order for them to have a successful outcome. Controlling. So they're saying, watch out for control issues. And one of the control issues that I realized a couple years ago that I had was I have control issues in relationships because I want the people in my relationships to be the best version of themselves. And the more I care, the more I try to push my views, push my ideas of behavior, etc., into the other person. And love is not controlling. Love is kind and gentle and allowing. So there's something there about that. I feel, and what I'm hearing is that there's somebody here who is, it's about you trying to make everyone do what you know is best for them because you know it's what's best for them. But it's not something that you can do. Even if they do it for you because it's best for them, at some point they're going to revert back to their old ways. Any fabricated changes are not going to be long lasting. They won't be permanent. The only way true change comes is when belief changes, when the knowing changes, when the wisdom is received, okay? And the final card that fell out for you is, sometimes I do things I regret from a place of anger because I have not learned a healthy way to handle my triggers, rage. Okay. Interesting. So I hear for you, it's a little bit the opposite. So it's like they showed me this card in reverse. And they're saying, like, you tend to let a lot of stuff pass until you explode because you haven't learned a healthy way to express yourself before the explosion comes. And so that's something that they want you to work on as well. So that is what I have for you today, Kat. And seeing that that's the only donation we had here tonight, it looks like we're complete. And I'll be back with more at another time. For those of you who have an important question and it's worth a donation of at least $10 US, go to my website, make your purchase, and I'll get your video just with your answer in it uploaded ASAP. And there are higher amounts you can donate and spend for longer videos, and phone calls are available too. So anyways, check it out if it's for you. If it's not, just spend some time on the channel. There's a lot of free readings here for you that could benefit you. Check out all the stuff on your zodiac sign playlist. Subscribe to your zodiac sign playlist. If you like my nails, the info for all my nail stuff is below the video. What else? Oh my goodness. Just have a great day. Until next time I see you, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, bebe.